The Buddha once said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." Yet in today's world, how often do we drift away from the present, comparing ourselves to others, chasing approval, or wondering why someone else seems further ahead? We measure our worth next to theirs. We let their achievements influence our emotions, and without realizing it, we place our happiness in someone else's hands. But what if the real path to peace isn't found by watching others, but by turning inward? Today, we're exploring the Buddhist wisdom of focusing on ourselves rather than comparing our lives to those around us. The trap of comparison. We live surrounded by constant reminders of other people's success, photos, stories, achievements, celebrations. Inspiration is natural, but comparison quietly creeps in. Am I doing enough? Why am I not where they are? Buddhism teaches that this comparison is an illusion. It disconnects us from our true path and creates attachment. Attachment to approval, to status, to an image of who we think we should be. When we attach our happiness to the success of others, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Their life was never meant to be our measurement. Impermanence, the great equalizer. There is a central Buddhist truth called impermanence, the understanding that everything rises and falls, comes and goes. Others' achievements are temporary. Our own challenges are temporary. Nothing stays the same. So why cling to comparisons that only shift and change? Why let external moments dictate our inner peace? When we compare our lives to others, we enter a cycle that never ends. Today we want what they have. Tomorrow, we want something new. We lose sight of what's already here. The real path, turning inward. Buddhism offers tools to break free from this cycle and return our focus to what truly matters, our own growth. 1. Vipassana, seeing the mind clearly. Vipassana meditation invites us to observe our thoughts without judgment, like clouds passing through the sky. When comparison arises, we simply notice it and let it go. This practice weakens our attachment to others' lives and strengthens our connection to our own. 2. Mindfulness, returning to the present. Mindfulness is the act of being fully here, not in someone else's story, not in imaginary futures, here, now. When we are present, comparison loses its power. We begin to appreciate our path as it is. 3. Contentment, santosa. Contentment is not settling for less. It's discovering that what we have right now is enough. Happiness grows naturally when we stop chasing what others have and begin appreciating what is already ours. The Noble Eightfold Path. Practical guidance. The Buddha's Eightfold Path teaches right intention, right action, and right mindfulness, reminding us that peace is built from within, not from the outside world. How to shift attention. Back to yourself. Here are simple, grounded steps inspired by Buddhist wisdom. 1. Detach from external approval. Your worth isn't determined by other people's opinions. Begin validating yourself through your actions and intentions. 2. Practice daily meditation. Just 5 minutes a day can silence the noise of comparison. Sit, breathe, observe, release. 3. See life as a journey, not a competition. Your pace is your own. There is no finish line, no race to win, no scoreboard to keep. 4. Practice gratitude. Write 3 things each day that you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts the mind from scarcity to abundance. 5. Limit social media. Most of what we see online is curated, polished, and incomplete. Mindfulness begins when we step away and return to real life. The parable of the poisoned arrow. The Buddha told a story of a man struck by a poisoned arrow. Instead of pulling it out, He refuses treatment until he knows everything about the arrow, who shot it, where it was made, what kind of wood it is. By the time he gets his answers, it's too late. This is what happens when we obsess over others, their lives, their success, their opinions. We forget to remove our own arrow. We forget to heal. Focusing outward distracts us from the wounds that need our attention. Healing begins when we turn inward. A final reminder. The Buddha said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." Now is the moment to release the habit of comparison, to stop seeking approval from others, to focus on your journey, your growth, your inner peace. If this message resonates with you, take one small action today. Sit quietly for 5 minutes, breathe, and notice where your attention goes. Or write down one way you can stop comparing yourself to others. Your path is yours alone, unique, meaningful, and unfolding exactly as it should. If you found this teaching helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more Buddhist wisdom on finding peace and purpose. Until next time, may you stay present, stay grounded, and stay true to yourself.